Don't tell me to
This isn't.
Shut up!
I'm not
You
shut
shut up.
What do you think the motive is here?
I'm not sure. I wish I did know because
There is no motive. There's totally no
Didn't
motive.
it just say right on there?
No, it did not, Kay.
Money.
No, I
Money.
said, I don't want your money. I never wanted your money.
Oh,
Are you
took it,
crazy?
didn't you?
Oh, I didn't ask for it. You gave it to me.
You didn't deny it, don't
No,
you?
I didn't. Would you? Did Aaron deny it? No.
That's my business.
Okay, it is your business. But Aaron didn't deny it. My dad don't care what
Your
it
dad did nothing.
is. My dad did nothing? Excuse the hell out of me. Yes, he did, Kay. He worked his entire life.
You didn't.
this
live
is
with
why I
us, did
say
you?
I'm
No,
not.
I did not live with you.
This
Hey,
is what
does she do you that way?
This is what happens every day, every
day.
conversation.
You're consumed with it, Kathy. Let
I
it go.
consumed with somebody that took all your money, and you called me 2 weeks ago and told me you sent him over $218,000 and asked my boyfriend to investigate it for you.
No.
Oh,
You
yeah.
asked him.
No, you did.
You asked him. You
should be-
started it.
Okay, whatever.
I did investigate it.
Well, good. Glad you did.
Dr. Phil,
I did investigate.
in all my heart, I will prove you. I hope he knows this for you. For you. Then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I hope he
Why are
exists
you
for
worried about it anyway?
Because I worried about you. I moved you back up here from Florida.
You moved me back up.
I helped you. I stayed with you when my father passed away. I was the only one there with you. It's always somebody else. It's never you.
No, that's you. It's always somebody
No,
else.
you think this is
I
a
didn't
big
ask you to
joke?
come to-
Do you think this is a big joke being on the show?
No, I don't.
Excuse me. Do they want to see my text that you've been sending me every day that I've been out here? Okay.
You want to see it? Here, I'll throw my phone out there and they can see it. Here, for it.
Why has he not sent you pictures?
I don't know. I don't care.
Well, come on.
I have asked him. Yes, I would like to have a picture of him. I would love to have a picture of him. He says his camera doesn't make pictures. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what kind of camera phone he's got. There's a lot of phones that don't make pictures.
Here's an email exchange where Kay asked her online boyfriend, Aaron Mantini, for a photo. Kay wrote, "Hello, sweetheart. I did not know you were in Africa. You kept telling me you were in the UK. Please, Aaron, tell me the truth. If you love me the way you say you do, and I believe you do, tell me what is going on. Please, my sweet love, just be honest. We said a relationship had to be honest or it wouldn't work. My love, I have been very honest and open with you. It is slowly killing me health-wise. I know this is my fault. I should not have fallen in love with you, but I did. And will always love you. Please send me a photo of yourself, my love. Please." Aaron Mantini replied, "Thanks for your email, but I will explain some things to you, my love. I was in the UK about 2 months ago before I was sent back to Africa, my love. I didn't lie to you about anything, my love. I'm trying my best all day and night to be with you this Christmas, and I want you to understand that, my love." You know, in this day and time, I mean, just kind of using common sense, you know in this day and time that getting a picture taken is very easy. If he has a phone that doesn't take pictures, and I really don't know of a phone that doesn't take pictures anymore. I don't think they even make phones that don't have a camera anymore. But if they do, then I'll bet you that if you had 5 people standing together, if he had a phone that didn't take pictures, I bet you there wouldn't be anybody in the other 4 that didn't have a phone that didn't take pictures. If he wanted you to have a picture, doesn't common sense tell you that he would get you a picture?
Yes.
So that means...
But it doesn't bother me.
Well, I'm not saying it bothers you. I'm just saying let's just commonsensically, if he wants you to have a picture, you'd have it, right? So reckon why he doesn't want you to have a picture.
I don't know. I don't have a clue. And I don't think it's because he doesn't want me to know who he is. Because he knows I had a picture of him.
Yeah. But wouldn't that...
If it was him, I don't know.
But wouldn't that be a red flag, kind of a concern that...
At this point, no.
You're in love with somebody that you've sent almost $250,000 and he doesn't want you to have a picture of him?
At this point, no.
Why not?
It's gone on too long. Why should I worry about it now?
Well, but you should have worried about it all along, including now, is my point. I mean, but if we're going to try to decide where you are so you can make an informed decision, then that to me would be of concern. Wouldn't it be of concern to you?
Yes.
I did do some research on Aaron Mantini to find out what I could about him. And you gave me, you were very specific about his birth date and where he was born. And so we were able to research all of that. You said he was 71 years old, born 3/3/44, born and raised in Ghent, Belgium, and then you went on to describe him and his parents and all of that sort of thing. In society, there are birth and death records, so that's the first place to start. You can go find, go back to the records where somebody was born, And so that's the first place that we started. And here's what we found. There's no Aaron Mantini born at any time that has ever lived in the United States. There's no Aaron Mantini with a date of birth 3344 who lives in Ghent, Belgium. No Aaron Mantini, date of birth 3344 that lives in the UK. So there was nobody with this birth date that was ever born in the US or in Belgium. So he says he was born in Belgium on that date. That is not true.
Whatever.
Well, it's not whatever. He was not born.
Well, whatever.
That's a lie.
Well, so maybe he was born somewhere else. He didn't tell me he was born in Belgium. He said he lived in Belgium.
No, he didn't. No, he's
With his
never
mother
lived in
when he was a
Belgium.
child.
He's never lived in Belgium either.
Maybe they're wrong. Who's to say?
Well, okay. All of his phone numbers are untraceable. All of his IP addresses are blocked. And these emails that he writes so eloquently to you.
Okay, it's all wrong. It's all bad. He doesn't exist. Okay, you got your point across. Okay.
Okay,
Abby's
but-
happy.
I'm not
No, no,
happy.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to
This
shut
isn't.
Shut up.
I'm not
You
shut
better shut up.
I'm not shut
I'm talking to him, not you.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm going to excuse you and ask you to go with Matt here.
I think you better
for a
excuse her
second.
for the whole time I'm here.
The email that he sent you appears on this scam prevention website, and what he did is he added to Diane K. He changed. He added "Here, my love," but this is a stock letter that is used by these scammers. He didn't write this.
Okay, whatever.
He has.
I'm glad they think it's so funny.
Who thinks it's
The
funny?
audience, I'm glad they think it's
The
so funny.
audience doesn't think it's
Yeah,
funny.
they do. They're laughing. I can hear it.
No, they're not
Oh,
laughing.
get over it. You are too.
No, they're not laughing. And if anybody is laughing, it's terribly inappropriate to be laughing. They shouldn't be laughing. It isn't funny. It's not funny, Kay, at all. It absolutely breaks my heart
I go.
for this. Well, no, I want you to talk to me
I
for
don't
a
want to be
minute.
here. They're all sitting here. They're making fun of it. I'm so stupid. I can't handle this, Dr. Phil. I just can't. I don't want to handle this
listen,
anymore.
they're not making fun of you.
Yes,
What
they
I-
are. I know how people are. I've known people all my life. I know
No,
how they are.
they're not making fun of you at all. And I want you to know that you're not alone in this. There are people that, there's another woman that's here
I don't want to know about it.
today. This is Jeanette. This is Jeanette right here. I want you to meet Jeanette.
I don't want to know Jeanette. I don't want to know anything about.
I sent you money, sweetheart. I'm the one that
I don't
sent
have
you.
your money.
Yes, you. Well, I
No,
might
I
not
don't.
have it now.
He's got it. Why'd you send it to him?
That's right.
Why'd you send it to me?
Because he asked me to.
She got scammed like you did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
How much? $1,000?
No, not that much. I didn't have it where you had it. I just had $25,000 to be scammed by.
And
And those emails is the exact ones he sent me.
I don't want to hear about it, okay?
Well, sweetheart, why?
I don't want to hear about it. Do you understand English?
Yes, I do.
Amazing.
But you break my heart because I've been through it. I love that person.
I don't
And
want
when
to
he
hear about it.
When he emails me, my
I don't
heart
want to hear
feels
about it.
flutters.
I just do not want to hear about it. I know.
why are you upset with her?
Because I don't want her in my life. I don't want to
I'm
know
not
about
going
it.
to be in your life.
I don't
baby.
want to know about it.
She's not trying to be in your life. She's trying to make clear to you.
I understand. She sent him money through my bank account.
No, you picked it up.
You don't have to listen to this, but let me explain this to the audience. I want you to take a look at this email that he sent Kay this past January. He said, "Hello, love. Please, I want you to help collect like you did last time, my love. Please, after getting this money, I want you to send it immediately to the information you used for the 300, my love. Love you so much. This is the information, my love. Sender, Jeanette," and there was a last name, state, North Carolina, amount $900. Love you so much. Hugs and kisses, Aaron. Okay, now that Jeanette is you, correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
We wanted to get to the bottom of this, so we sent a producer to track down this Jeanette in North Carolina.
Hello?
Hi, Jeanette. My name is Allie. I'm a producer at the Dr. Phil Show. How are you?
Just fine.
You sent some money to a woman, Diana. Do you know that name?
I probably do. I'd have to go through my records because I sent quite a few people some money.
Okay.
I was scammed a little bit.
Oh, you were scammed a little bit?
Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to, on behalf of the Dr. Phil Show, invite you to Los Angeles so that you could try and help sort this out.
Okay.
Diana, like yourself, she's a woman who had also been a victim.
Yes, ma'am.
And so she could probably use your help.
I turned money into the police station.
Interesting. What was his name?
Alzano Benedicto.
Alonzo?
Benedicto. I sent him a text message and told him Dr. Phil had two people who got scammed by a person that give the same answers that you give me.
So you told him that you knew about scams from the Dr. Phil Show.
Yes, ma'am. In fact, you had somebody else on who got scammed for a whole lot more money than I had.
How much money did you send?
Over $25,000.
Okay. Now, we would like to bring you to Dr. Phil.
I would love to.
All right. Thank you, Jeanette.
Bye-bye.
Now, Jeanette thought when sending money to Kay, she was doing it for a man named Alfonso Bonetto, and she has never heard of Aaron Mantini. And now, this is the picture you had of Alfonso, right, Jeanette?
Yes, sir.
And you, now this is the photo that Jeanette says she saw in the dating ad for Alfonso Bonetto. We do not believe in any way that the man in this photo is a scammer. We believe he also is a victim and that his photo is being used without his knowledge or permission. We're showing his photo in hopes that he may learn that his image is being used. So if this photo is you, please get in touch with us so that we can help, because somebody's stolen your picture and is using it. So, Jeanette, you were getting contacted. You met this person on a dating website,
Yes, sir, I did.
and they started talking to you and sending you emails and stuff, just like is happening here.
Yes.
And got to you for $25,000.
Yes, sir.
And you watched this show, right?
Oh, yes, and the first woman that you had on there, I could have been sitting in her seat.
And your person doesn't exist, and your person doesn't exist because they're aliases made up. So when we come back, we put a man on the ground in Nigeria at the address where Kay sent several boxes. We're going to find out who's at that address and where those boxes were going. We'll be right back. We're talking to Kay, who told us her dream was to walk along the beach side by side with her soulmate, Aaron Mantini. That all sounds nice, but the problem is she's never met him in person. We've done some serious research, and we found out that he just doesn't seem to exist. Aaron Mantini also has a history of asking Kay to not only receive money from strangers, but to also to send packages to people she does not know. Now take a look at this email that he sent Kay this past January. Please, the phone you will help me confirm the price of shipping to this address. Please let me know, my love. Name, Adebayo, state, Lagos, country, Nigeria. Please believe in me, my love. Signed, Aaron. As part of our extensive investigation to find out more about Aaron Mantini, we reached out to a contact in Nigeria to help in tracking down this individual to see if, in fact, he was at this address and if anyone by the name of Mantini lived at this address. Here's what our contact discovered.
The address matches the home of one of the people that Diana items to ship to. I'm about to go in and knock at the door. I know the buyer is a resident here.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Ben, and I'm asking of Adebayo. Yes. Okay, what about Aaron Mantini? Okay. You know everyone that lives here? Okay. There is no Adebayo living here. And there is no foreigner here.
They know everybody in the compound by their names, and they don't know any Adebayo or any Aaron Mantini.
Okay, so you sent to this Nigerian address?
Yes.
Okay, and it was to this
Yes.
Adebayo person. You know, that no one in that complex has ever heard of anyone by that name. There's no Aaron Mantini at that name. There's nobody that's ever heard of him, knows knows anything about him. And there's no foreigner there of any name, whether it be Mantini or Alfonso. We went through a whole list of all the names. We sent our cameras all the way to Nigeria. He just simply doesn't exist.
It's okay, whatever.
Diane, what are you going to do when he emails you for more money? Because Alfonso has emailed me for $1,800, knowing I didn't have any money.
People know the truth when they hear it. And, you know, there's been a voice in your head for a long time that's been telling you that, you know, something's not right here. True?
I don't know.
Because you've been talking to him, you've been saying it to whoever's emailing, you've been saying it to him off and on, like, come on. You've been saying it. Come on, are you lying to me? Don't play me. Don't do this.
I know.
You've been challenging him over and over. And
And Diane, it hurts.
the only thing worse than being scammed for a year is being scammed for a year and 1 day. The only thing worse than a year and 1 day is a year and 2 days. I mean, you want to know the truth, right? Because at that point, at least you know.
Right.
Do you believe what I'm telling you?
I have to, don't I?
And at least at that point, it's over. I mean, when you know it, it's over.
It'd never be over.
I don't want to see you hurt, but I am so thankful that we know the truth because it was so affecting my mom. Look, she considers you her mom.
I know she don't.
And now look, the horrible things that were said and all the relationships that are probably damaged.
It's all right.
For someone who doesn't exist.
Don't worry, Michelle. I won't be around. Don't worry about it. I'll be out of your life.
But no one ever said that.
Come on. You know her as well as I do. I don't want to be in anybody's life.
You know,
I want nothing anymore.
But you know, when you're under a lot of stress and pressure, and that's why I said there's nothing about this that's funny, there's nothing about this that's entertaining. What's the value of doing this is that it stops it for you and it saves other people. You know, people learn from it. You know, when you get, there are so many red flags that people need to look at. You know, when you get proposed to after only dating 1 month from somebody you've never even met, that's got to be a red flag. When you're asked for money in the first month, that's got to be a red flag. Immigration confirmed that $30,000 to $40,000 is not necessary to acquire or update a visa. But yet, if you ignore that and still send money, that's a problem. If you're asked for credit card information, even though you've never met, that's a problem. Asked for bank account information, even though they've never met, it's a problem. Convinced to accept wires transfers from strangers. Convinced to ship boxes of goods overseas. Won't even send a photo. Always makes excuses to not meet. You don't ever meet family or friends. There's no context for these people. They never revealed the name of his business. There's just no details. I mean, there's just so many of these things are just big red flags that people need to see. $1 billion industry, these internet scams, and there's got to be a way to break this. But let me tell you, the best protection you can ever have is self-protection. If something just doesn't seem right, doesn't feel right, you know that old saying, if something just seems too good to be true, it's probably not true. And, you know, I spent time today talking about Kay when we started, and, you know, these people find people that are in unique situations. And, you know, Kay loses her husband after 42 years and says, you know, I'm hopefully you want to find love once in my life before my life is over. And then here's somebody that is saying all the things that spell love, and so you're vulnerable to it. That's who they seek out. You know, ask yourself if you're vulnerable, if you're a target, and don't isolate yourself from friends and family. We're going to make sure that you're in touch with the FBI here, and people say things and do things when they're under a lot of stress and pressure, and when you lose a relationship like this, even though you say, well, it wasn't a real relationship, it was real to you. And that means the loss is real to you. That means the grieving is real to you. The mourning is real to you because the relationship was real to you. And I want to help you with that and support you through that. Okay? Take some help from people that don't want anything in return, okay? Because there's a lot of runway left ahead of you here. you're leaving here with some truth, and,
I wish I wasn't.
well, you didn't want to continue to be duped, right?
It didn't matter. I didn't have anything to give him, so what was the difference?
Well, there is a difference if you're living a lie that's never healthy. And
Who's to say I'm not living a lie right now?
we're going to do everything we can to help you be healthy and happy going forward as long as you possibly can. You're going to keep a close eye on her through all this, right?
Yes.
All right.
So this entire story was just heartbreaking. In part one, I have to admit I did get kind of angry with Kay because she was being so mean, so cruel and vitriolic towards her stepdaughter, Kathy. And all her stepdaughter was trying to do was tell her the truth that this man does not exist. But in this episode, even though she was once again mean to Kathy, I just feel nothing but compassion and empathy for her. This is absolutely terrible. And so many people are the victims of this type of scam every single day. You know, she said that she's never been in love before, even through her 2 previous marriages. Widowed, and she fell for this man. I must say the picture that they used, or whoever the scammer is, the picture that was used, that was a handsome looking older gentleman. So I see why she was enamored. But yeah, this is just really sad and heartbreaking and unfortunate. But what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that Kay will be able to fully recover from this? Keep in mind, she has lost $218,000. She has also lost her home and the equity in her home. I believe she's living in someone else's house now. She really does not have a penny to her name. And while she may believe that her time is up shortly, who knows how long? She could live into her 90s for all she knows. So do you believe that there's any chance of her financially recovering from this in some way? Do you think the FBI can recover any of this money? Do you think that she can emotionally recover from this and come to fully accept this? I also do hope that one day she actually finds love. That would be beautiful. She's still here with us. It's not too late. It's never too late. And I hope that she can actually find that with someone who really exists. Do you think that her relationship with her stepdaughter Kay can be recovered? Do you think that there's any chance that they can come back together and heal? I mean, I don't really think that Kathy wants to completely end the relationship. I think that one's going to be tricky. There's a lot of pain there. There was a lot of cruelty, but you guys let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you have any experience with these types of scams. Drop it in the comments.